JW Marriott. My dear friends, you go there only once. And again you want to go there because truly these both hotels are owned by the same chain. And JW Marriott. I went to this hotel in Dubai when they opened it up just about 3 years ago. The service was outstanding and supposed to be the tallest hotel in the world. Second time too, when I had the opportunity to go to Dubai, and there were so many hotels that I should have selected, but I said, okay, I'll pay that little premium price and I want to stay at JW Marriott. So when I walked in and tendered my passport, the previous day we have won a match against Pakistan. And this guy, he said, hi, congratulations, sir. You won your match. And you managed to beat us. I'm not a cricket fan, anyway. But I know that some match we won, but I didn't know with whom we played that. I said, oh, great, thank you very much. Now, see the way how he put me at ease. Just 2 weeks ago, I was there again, JW Marriott. What happened was I had to overstay there in the sense that to get into the next Emirate flight, I had to be there for about 4 hours. And 3 a.m. in the morning, I check in. And you find 2 girls at the counter. They're so fresh, they don't feel tired. They don't look tired. So, hi, sir. Good morning to you. How was your flight? So I give my passport. And they immediately say, oh, this is your 3rd visit, sir. Oh, do you like us? I said, very much. That's what I often come here. And then what happened? And I said, get me a room closer to the lift and at a lower level. Because I'm just going to spend only 3 to 4 hours. Early in the morning, I had to rush to the restaurant, have the breakfast, and then go. Having done all that, what did this girl do? She came away from the counter, never gave the passport across the counter, came away from the counter, and then she gave it to me from both hands. I said, fantastic. Then I mentioned the fact that I'm a trainer. Oh, really? I said, great service. Now see, dear friends, little things. You know, anywhere, counter is a barrier. Organizations, when you go, counter is a barrier. So the way how you service is the way how it's going to break the barrier. But the whole problem is you walked into organizations. In certain organizations, counters are there, but no people are there even behind the counter. Realize the fact that counter is a promise. Counter is a promise. So when you walked in, when there is a counter, it's a promise. So when you give a promise, what happens is people, they do form expectations. So what happened? If there is a counter, you expect somebody to be behind the counter. Right. Now, when nobody is there, you immediately destroy that expectation. There could be senior managers here who can make a kind of an influence. Now, many a time, what many organizations they are doing is interior decorator. He designs so many counters thinking about the future expansion of the entity. Future expansion of the entity. And therefore they say, team got to be maintained, interior theme. So therefore you have more counters. But the whole problem is, I do not know whether the organization will have a future when people come at present and when they are not being properly served and nobody is behind the counter. So counter is a barrier. How well that you could overcome this barrier? It's purely through the service that you render.